Hey everyone, welcome back to Eclectic. Today I wanted to talk about comments and things that people tell you usually and that sometimes are hurtful or make you angry, make you feel angry, such as, okay, let's go with the first one. First one, in a relationship it's all 50-50%, you know. It takes two to tango, that's in English? Yes, it takes two to tango. That no, when it comes to narcissistic abuse, it's not 50-50%. We're dealing with a person that has a personality structure that is disordered versus a person that is healthier. So it's not 50-50%. And stop blaming the victim. What's that? Like, it's usually a person that is being abusive, okay? So it's not fair to say it's 50-50%. That's all I'm going to say. Second one, victim. Let's talk about this. People like to make you feel guilty for using the word victim, or even some real victims of narcissistic abuse dislike the word. And I understand it because there's this idea in society where being a victim is not seen in a good light, because there are professional victims and those are usually covert narcissists and they play a good role, you know. They're always, oh, poor me, poor me, poor me. That's not what I mean when I say victim. When I say victim, I mean a person that has been abused and that needs to be recognized as such, because otherwise, if you don't see the reality, if you don't recognize reality, you're not giving yourself a chance to move past that stage of being a victim of narcissistic abuse and move forward to a more healthier place, where not healthier, but a place where you heal, right? So a place where you integrate experiences, emotions, and therapy into a narrative that is what happened. And then you get more empowered and you can leave that behind. But you cannot skip this stage of realizing that you have been a victim of narcissistic abuse at some point. That doesn't mean that you will be forever. I'm just saying it's necessary to comprehend that you have been a victim of somebody that was abusing you, was hurting you, right? Regardless of, you want to talk about codependency, okay, go ahead and do that. You want to talk about your boundaries, and it's good to do that. But let's not forget, it's not 50-50. There's a person that is abusing somebody else. Okay, this person has this personality structure, whatever, is narcissistic. They have this defense where they blame other people. They need to exist psychically. They depend on other people. They depend on hurting others in order to exist, which is awful, but it's true. And so, yeah. But still, the reality is there's a person that is hurting somebody else. So this somebody else is the victim, okay? And it's okay. Make friends with the word, you know, that'll help you heal faster. So once you say, yes, I've been a victim of narcissistic abuse, okay, yeah, this happens, grieve, whatever you need to do, move past it, move on, regain your life, start again. But it's a stage that is necessary. One other thing that people say is, why didn't you leave him before? Why did you stay for so long? Why? Oh my God, he's never going to leave her. Oh my God, you know, that type of message. I would like you to answer, I don't know why you haven't found the cure to cancer yet, you know? Why? Tell me. Why haven't you? What are you doing here? Just go and find the cure to cancer. I mean, you know what? No, I'm kidding. Just say, you know what, you want to learn? Okay, do you have a day so that I can explain part of it? Let's see, traumatic bond, cognitive dissonance, Stockholm syndrome, hoovering, future faking, gaslighting, you know. That's the answer. That's why somebody doesn't leave an abusive person that easily. Okay. Oh, when enablers say, and I want you to know here what I think about enablers in this case. Sometimes they don't know what they're doing because they are ignorant. Sometimes they do know, they're narcissistic themselves and they're doing this in order, to get some narcissistic supply. Whatever the cause, don't get reactive. Try to, at least. I mean, I understand if you do react, but it would be great if you could just talk about this in the comments. Let me know if this happened to you so that we can process this here instead of in person with this person and reacting, and that's not what we're about. The other thing is to forgive is divine. Okay, I understand in psychology forgiveness is very, very useful. It's good for the soul also. It's good for you. It's as if you're carrying extra weight when you don't forgive. But you cannot say this to a victim of narcissistic abuse that is fresh out of an abusive relationship, because this is like, it's not good. Like, the person will say, excuse me, do you have any idea of what I went through? Do you even know what you're saying? If you were in my place, you wouldn't forgive anybody. Okay, so it's completely understandable. Of course, you reach a point after you go to therapy, you work through this, where you just, if you don't want to use the word forgive, you can say you get rid of that load, and you get rid of that, and then you feel lighter because there's no resentment, there's more understanding of what happened, and of course you don't absolve the person of the bad things that this person did to you, but you're in a place where you can see what happened and understand and integrate it and say, okay, this happened and there's nothing I could have done differently at that point, and this person has a problem, and that's it. It's more of an acceptance, and so, but there's a difference to going to a therapist and getting from the feedback from the therapist saying, oh, you have to forgive. I've had clients that have gone through that first 2 sessions, and then, okay, I've read this somewhere, okay, stage 2, forgive. You have to forgive what happened. Yes, it's a good idea to forgive, but not when we're talking about narcissistic abuse. We need more time in order to get to a point where you can, I don't like the word forgiveness, I like understanding. Forgiveness sounds like religious, where you are absolved, and that's not what we want. We want to aim more towards understanding and getting rid of the load. I think that's it for now. I have more here. If you're interested, we can talk in the comments about this, but I don't know if you are interested. It's good to see you again here. I would like to talk to you. Let me know how you're going. What types of videos do you want to see from me? And please give a like to the video. That's the way you can help me, because that helps the search engine in YouTube. Thank you so much for being here, and I will see you next week. Bye bye.